Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Chandrika and this is RIKA Life. Today I wanted to share with you one project that I'm working on. So as you know, I've been making shawls for cancer patients and I have this yarn I bought. It's Willow Yarns Rise. This is from Herrschners. It is their own brand and this is the color Coral Reef. So it's mostly pinks and there's actually a little bit of maroon. I'm making a shawl that I've made before, which is the Secret Paths shawl. And this is what it looks like so far. So I've done one repeat and I'm on my second repeat. I think it's working up really nice. That stitch definition is there with this yarn. It's really showing it off well. And there's one row of popcorns. So I'm really excited to be working on this. I just started it yesterday. I spent about an hour, maybe an hour and a half on it. And I think I've made a pretty solid progress. So that's one project that I'm working on. I'm actually just trying to find yarns in my stash that are not as color changing. So yarns that are more uniform, that are almost one color or just one color changing that I can use in these projects. And something new, I don't know why, but I kind of feel like knitting again. I know I haven't mentioned knitting at all on this channel, but I first tried knitting before I tried crocheting back in 2014. And I have a book, like a tutorial book that I've been using, and I tried it, but I found it very difficult. I did just look through my things that I have, and I have a couple, maybe 5 or 6 knitted pieces. Some of them are just squares. I know I've made a scarf. So I know the basic knitting techniques, but I don't know why. I just got excited again to try knitting. So I've pulled out a couple of things that I'm going to show you. I think I have 4 sets of knitting needles. So this is the book that I use. It's called I Taught Myself Knitting, and it's by Boy. And there's all these different projects on it. So I'm actually thinking of trying out this project, trying out the wrist warmers, or even being a little bit adventurous and trying out the beanie that's in this picture. I love making beanies, so I think knowing how to knit a beanie might be a real skill for me. I'll show you the needles I've pulled out. I only have 4 sets, so I have a US 4.5 millimeter. That looks a little pink. And then I have a US 4.25 millimeter. So that's that one. And I chose some cotton yarn that I have. So I bought Premier Hipster cotton. This is in the color Melon Berry. So I am going to try, I'm not sure what I'm going to try first. Either I'm going to just jump in and try and make the hat, the beanie, or I'll make the wrist warmers first to kind of just warm myself up to the skill of knitting again. I still love crocheting so much, and it's really fast because I've been doing it for 9 years now. So I, with basic patterns, I can work it up pretty quickly, but I kind of feel like I'm itching for a challenge, and I want to try knitting again. So I'm really excited to use this yarn. It's going to be so beautiful, whatever I do make with it. I have 2 skeins of this Premier Hipster cotton. It's 100% cotton. It's 229 yards. So I'm sure I can, I can make a beanie out of it, which will turn out really good. I'm just, I don't have any circular needles. I just have these straight needles. But I think I have the right size for this. This is recommending a 4 millimeter, which is almost these. I have a 4.25 and a 4.5, but because I crochet a bit, I always go up a hook size. So I think even with my needles, I can go up, just a 1/4 hook size or 1/2 a hook size, and that should be okay. So in my next video, hopefully I'll have something knitted that I can show you. I'm working on a whole bunch of different crochet projects right now. I have like 10 whips. I have 2 car projects. I have 2 of those long-term ones, those big blankets. And then I have like a bunch of other small projects that I've started. Again, for me, because I'm, crocheting in between, finding time when I can during the day, I prefer to just have a project that I can work on quickly. And this the Secret Path shawl is becoming like that because I'm kind of memorizing the pattern as I'm making it over and over. But I really kind of like that repetitive motion. And I'm not sure if you've seen my last video. I made a video of me crocheting. And it's not from the top or anything, but it's actually from where I'm sitting. So you can see what it looks like when I'm crocheting. I put some music to that, and I actually just find that very relaxing. I think even just looking at my hands and looking at the crocheting as I'm doing it makes me very relaxed. So I feel the same way about the video that I made. So you can check that out. I did have a couple of minutes in earlier videos where I would crochet a little bit, but this video is strictly just me crocheting. There's no talking, there's no intro. So definitely check that out. That video has a blue and white project, baby blanket, that I'm working on. And it also has another pink with the pink multi yarn, another project I've started with that. So in that video, you can see me crocheting 2 different projects. Let's see how the knitting goes. If the knitting is going well, I can definitely make a video of me knitting as well, which would be nice. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and definitely leave me a comment if you've been a long-time crocheter and you're back into knitting, or you're a long-time knitter and you're back into crocheting. I'd love to hear what you're doing. I hope you have a wonderful, crochetful day, and I'll see you again soon.